Hello, boxing aficionados. This is Stacy Dash, and welcome to N.W.J, the world's most dangerous boxing page. At a time where truth is dangerous, Jay pulls no punches. So get your hands up and keep swinging. And don't forget, subscribe. Peace.
Welcome to N.W.J. What'd you guys think of the press conference? Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant. A lot of people impressed that Plant showed no fear of Canelo. I keep saying that doesn't matter. Having no fear is not going to help you from getting knocked out. In fact, they may make you walk into something and be like, I ain't scared of this dude. Wow. Just like he went up to him today during the stare down. Canelo pushed that dude, almost had him looking like one of those snowballs going down the hill. I mean, he gets out of a scale from 1 to 10, he gets an 11 on that push. He put his all into it. Caleb Plant got his composure, walked up slow in his suit. And to me, it looked like he was thinking, do I really want it with this guy? But I guess he had to save face, so he took a left hook shot at Canelo, kind of grazed him, looked like. Canelo just goes whoop, pow, pow, cut Caleb Plant right here. Caleb said his glasses rubbed up against his face. That's what caused the cut. It was under the eye, so the fight's not in jeopardy. But it just shows you the quick reflexes of Canelo Alvarez. The dude's ready even at the press conference. He's like, no, you're not going to hit me with a left hook. Whap, whap. Wow. So, I'm wondering now, to me, Caleb Plant seemed shook in the interview I saw after that. He sounded like a guy that was kind of trying to hide his fear, but I think he knows he's in trouble. So, the thing he's going to have to do in this fight, Canelo's one of those dudes, first off, that you're not going to knock out. There's just certain fighters you're not going to knock out. Look at fighters like Oliver McCall, He won't go down in the boxing Hall of Fame, but his chin will. He used to rough up Mike Tyson in sparring. I believe might have dropped him. He had some tough fights. Fought Lewis and won that. The first fight, you saw it happen the second fight, but he still wasn't knocked. I don't even think he was knocked down before. Fought Frank Bruno, so there's just certain fighters you're not going to knock out, and Canelo Alvarez is one of those guys. Now, Caleb Plant's best option in this fight would be to outpoint him and, try to accumulate points like that, but I just don't see really much he can do. If he goes in there swinging reckless, he's going to get caught. Eventually, you're not going to go through a 12-round fight without getting hit with something, so it just makes you wonder, what can he do? He got to the podium giving his resume, saying how some guy who was fighting in the Golden Gloves, nobody thought he could beat him. The guy was knocking out everybody, and he's like, what happened? And he's giving his resume, and Canelo starts laughing. And Caleb said, is that funny? I thought of that Joe Pesci scene in Goodfellas. And he's like, keep laughing. Then he dropped the MF bomb on him, and I guess Canelo, even though I've heard him say something similar, he said, don't talk about my mom. So that's what set off the whole thing. And Caleb Plant started, talking like he was from the streets. And that's what, I guess, when they had the little square off, I guess Canelo said, well, here's my moment to show him what I'm really about. I'm not about that talk. I'm about that action. See, that's the problem with a lot of people that grew up in America. I believe Canelo lives in San Diego, where I grew up. There you go, 619, stand up. But fighters that grew up here do a lot of talking. It's like they grew up watching Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, and you guys aren't them. Be your own person. They do a lot of talking, but they can't really back it up. And Canelo, this dude's a seasoned veteran. He started fighting at a young age, and if anything, you're just making it worse for yourself. Or you try to bully him or something. Canelo. You can't bully Canelo. So the only thing really that Caleb Plant can do is hit and not get hit. He's gonna have to be on his bicycle. He's gonna have to know when to take shots, when to get in and get out, and maybe if he hits Canelo with a 4-piece, maybe if the first 3 miss, he'll get in the last one, but then he's got to be ready for what Canelo comes back with. I just don't see any way he's going to beat this guy. I don't see how anybody's going to beat Canelo in this weight division. Now, maybe if Canelo, there was some talk a while back about Canelo actually fighting heavyweight. I was like, wow, I think he sparred with heavyweights, but if he stays at this weight class, I don't see this guy losing. And he's not bothered by Andre Ward coming into Caleb Plant's camp. You know, he's just not bothered by anything. He's seen it all. So, what'd you guys think of the press conference? I kind of gave it away, but if you want to go check it out, go check it out. This is N.W.J. Thanks for watching. Comment, share, subscribe, like. And let's make sure this page takes off like a car with the brakes off. Pow.